It don't work that way. You do not get to max out my debit cards.
Okay, and?
Amelia, $2,500.
These kids are being exploited by their mother for clout, views, and money. My absolute pet hate for family vloggers, and by the end of this video you are going to be absolutely sick to death of this child's name. That is one thing I can guarantee. First of all, let's meet Ashley, the mother who runs this TikTok account, which is called Stormy Lee, and it has millions of followers.
Pretty sure that it's my kid, my problem.
The videos involving the children of this family garner millions of views. And this is something that Ashley found out a fair while ago. I mean, she's had this account for years, and when she didn't post her kids in the way that we are going to be seeing them, she didn't really get very many views. Yeah, tens of thousands, but that is nothing compared to the millions that they get now. And we're going to watch a few videos and see what all the fuss is about.
It don't work that way. You do not get to max out my debit cards.
Okay, and?
Amelia, $2,500. You literally maxed out my... Those are cute Lisa Frank Crocs, but seriously, you needed 3 pairs of shoes. Amelia, you cannot max out my cards. You shouldn't be using my card.
Like this. I bought this.
I know you did. American Eagle jeans, shoes, Marc Jacobs, sunglasses. You are 7. You shouldn't know how to use a debit card.
I do. That's why I just use it for all this stuff.
You know what? You're not going to be able to have your iPhone anymore. Because that is why we're in this position.
Then I'll just break it.
You better not.
I've got so much to say about that clip that I really don't know where to begin. This child is 7 and is maxing out her mum's card. Why is the mum letting her get access to the card? Why is it all being recorded? Why does she have an iPhone aged 7? All of these videos are going to portray the fact that most people who watch these videos think this child is a spoilt brat. But is there another explanation? That we will get onto a little bit later on, because in my opinion all is not as it appears to be. Also, let's figure out how Amelia Rose knows how to do this, because the answer is quite obvious, really.
You're joking. You did not get that purse off of my debit card. You did not order a Marc Jacobs $600 purse on my card. Well, you didn't. I'm telling you right now, you better be joking.
I'm not.
No 7-year-old has a $600 purse.
Well, it sucks because I'm really not them.
What do you mean you're not them?
I'm not them.
What do you mean you're not them?
I'm not, like cheap like them.
What do you mean you're not cheap like them? You don't have money to buy a $600 purse. That's mine. My money. How did you learn how to order that anyways?
I watch you do it on your phone every single day almost.
I don't order stuff every single day. And if I do, that's my business. That's not your money, Amelia.
You know when I say I go outside and you're sitting right there, right? I look from the window and you're ordering a new purse every single time.
Okay, well that's not any of your business. And we're taking it back.
No, we're not.
Amelia knows from past experience that there's absolutely no point in her mum threatening to take it back because it's never happened before and it's not going to happen now. How is this child supposed to learn if you don't carry out what you say you're going to do and there is no consistency in the routine in that house? All kids need routine and discipline for them to learn right from wrong. And what the hell is this mother teaching this child? Her manners could potentially be appalling. And if all of this is scripted, that is going to cause its own set of problems. But we will get onto that.
If you took $50 from my purse to buy that teapot thing, you are in big, 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 big trouble.
No, I'm not.
No, you are.
No, I'm not.
Do I think any of this is the child's fault? 100% no. This is definitely all on the family and what goes on in that family and what she listens to. Her back chatting in this video is not too bad, but believe me, it gets 100 times worse.
Amelia, did you spend $50 on that for real? Yes or no? You spent $50 on that.
Yes.
I told you no.
What should you do in a situation like this where your child has stolen money out of your purse? Well, one thing you 100% shouldn't do is record it and put it on TikTok. Do parents make mistakes? Well, yes, of course they do, because kids aren't born with an instruction manual. But, common sense plays a big part in being a parent. And if you ever watch this video, ma'am, because I know in some others you said, well, you haven't got any kids or you haven't got daughters, so you don't know what you're talking about.
I looked at your page. I know that you don't have a daughter.
Well, I have got kids. And yes, I have actually got daughters, 4 of them. So I do know exactly what I'm talking about because my kids aren't 7 anymore. My grandchildren are 7, but my kids definitely aren't. And there is no way on this earth they would have behaved like your child is behaving.
Okay, that my child is literally at home crying. Who do you think you are sending her home?
Why is she crying?
Probably because you told her that I'm a bad mom for letting her put on makeup.
I never said that. I never told her you were a bad mom. I told her that in my house we weren't allowed to wear makeup, is all I said.
Okay.
The mother, Ashley, doesn't address the fact that Amelia has lied to her, so obviously that must be okay.
And that if you were her mom, she would be punished for the way she talks. How did she talk?
Cussing, and I never told her that either.
What did she say? What was so bad that she said?
Cheap bitch.
Well, she shouldn't have said
that
that.
right there.
She shouldn't have said that.
She shouldn't.
But you send her home and she's outside playing. You don't own the neighborhood.
No, I don't. I didn't send her home. I sent her off away from my house.
Well, we can keep Alyssa and her away from each other.
Good idea. Good
Yeah,
idea.
we will.
And I'm not dealing with this anymore.
Well, make sure that the kids stay away from my house too.
Oh, they definitely will.
Good.
Let's go, guys. We don't need this.
Everyone.
We don't need this.
Yep.
Let's
Nope.
go.
Yeah.
You can leave.
I am leaving. Good. Don't come to my house anymore.
Ashley is saying that it's okay for Amelia to play outside and this lady doesn't own the street. And again, she's missing the point. She wasn't out in the street, she was at this lady's house. So, therefore, Amelia has to follow the rules that happen at that house. exactly the same as anybody else's house, in my experience.
Isn't it fair?
Because
Amelia, you don't have a dentist appointment. Delilah does.
I don't give a shit.
That's exactly why you're not going to get what you want. Because you think that you can talk.
She's my sister. I get to go with her.
It doesn't matter if she's your sister. You don't get to go with her because she has a dentist appointment.
Well, I don't care.
Why? Why do you think
I'm gonna
that?
sneak out of school and go to her.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. You're gonna
Yeah,
go
I
to
am.
school. You gotta go to school.
No.
That's exactly what you're gonna do.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go to school.
I could never ever imagine speaking to my parents like that. I was taught if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And do parents have problems with their children? Oh boy, yeah, they do. But on the other hand, my kids may have been a pain in the neck when they were all whinging, bitching, and fighting at home. But one thing I could always guarantee when they went to other people's houses, when they were brought back, the parents would say to me, "Oh, your children are so polite, they are so well mannered, they are a delight, they can come to my house anytime." And did I jokingly quite often say, "Are you sure you're talking about my kids?" And the parent would say, "Oh, yeah, they're amazing." And that's all you can really hope for, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure that it's my kid, my problem. You know what I mean? And what you said is not too horrible or whatever because, I mean, look at the comment section. People are redonkulous. I looked at your page. I know that you don't have a daughter. Well, if you do, you don't show her anyways. You're like a boy mom. So first of all, like, how would you know anything that I'm dealing with? You don't. You wouldn't. Taking something back is not that easy. It would break her heart if I returned it. She already has it. You want me to take it from her? She's 7.
Yes, the majority of people who watch your videos do want you to take it back, to teach your daughter a lesson that she can't just steal money and order things willy-nilly when it takes her fancy. So yes, that is exactly what you should do, is take it back. I don't care if she's 7. The fact she's 7, she shouldn't know how to do that in the first place.
Since you're watching, you know all about her. You know how she is, you know how she acts, you know what she does. Do you really think that life would be easy for me if I didn't just give it to her? What do you think would happen if I didn't give it to her? All hell would break loose.
Now you are just displaying the fact that you are a terrible parent who doesn't know how to control your children. That's why discipline and routine are so important in a child's life, so they don't become this child that you have made her into. Is it the child? No. Is it your parenting? Yes. Now we're going to address the fact that these could all be skits, that they're not real, they are scripted, that the mother is deliberately getting Amelia Rose to act like this on the camera for the millions of views and the money it is going to produce, and the problems that could cause for Amelia.
Amelia.
Marc Jacobs is the best in the entire world. They sent us all this stuff. And obviously our videos are skits. But, you know, I obviously, the mother, have the Marc Jacobs addiction. And I'm definitely going to have to share this stuff with Amelia because they did send us two. Thank you so much, Mark Jacobs. We love you.
What harm are you doing to your child by putting out skits like this? You are teaching her that it's okay to steal, to lie, to wear makeup to school, to be rude to people, to cuss.
You better hope that you didn't do anything bad and that it's him. He was being mean to you. Right?
Well, he's an old little prick.
Did you tell her that you were going to paddle her if she didn't get off your yard?
Yeah,
Do you think that that's okay, Johnny?
but I didn't mean it. I was just saying that to scare her
Well, why? Why? Why can't they play in your yard?
because they're killing my grass.
Are you kidding me?
I-
Now you sound like you're nitpicking.
I just put fresh grass seed out there, and they're out there stomping around in it, and they're killing it.
So she didn't do nothing bad? She didn't say nothing bad to you?
She called me an old bastard.
Amelia?
Well, I wouldn't call him that if he wasn't one.
Yeah, she's very disrespectful, and I'm a veteran, a Vietnam veteran, and I don't deserve to be treated that way.
I
I'm
didn't
a
say you
senior.
deserve to be treated that way.
How is this child ever going to know when it's appropriate, if ever, to do those things? Have you ever thought about the consequences of your actions? Well, it obviously seems that you haven't because all you're interested in is making this content, not saying that it is a skit and raking in the money and the brand deals that are coming your way. That is obviously of more importance to you than the reputation of your family and the children that you have produced and are now letting out into the big wide world. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button. Let me know in the comments how your children behaved and what you really think of what Ashley is teaching her children. Subscribe to my channel and I'll see you on the next video. Ta-ta for now.